All right. Hey, how's it going, guys? Oh, wow, there's a lot of birds chirping today. Okay. So today I want to talk about people falling in love, or people liking you, women liking you for the whatever persona they put on you. What do I mean by this? So, first of all, if you're new here, hi, my name's AJ Bodie. I'm just here, I guess, making videos. I don't know if you checked out my content. I basically rant about stuff, work out, give you guys life advice. If you enjoy my content, make sure you hit subscribe, like, and comment. Turn the post notifications on. Hit the bell, you know how it is. Share with your friends if you can. But anyways, let's get into the video. So, a woman that is interested in you for you versus a woman that is interested in you for the idea of what you could be or whatever fantasy they have of you are two different things. Meaning, if you're always so quiet, if you meet this person and this girl, she works with you or she goes to school with you and she thinks that you're attractive, but she thinks that you're attractive because of how much you don't talk to each other. A woman is very attracted to somebody who doesn't talk a lot, because everybody knows that everybody's personality is goofy. You got to make jokes. You can't be serious all the time. And if you're serious all the time, then you don't really you can't really crack jokes a lot. You can't really, you just you're so stoic. You're like, oh no, nothing. Nothing makes me bend. And women don't find that attractive. But they find mystery attractive. It's like, whoa, what's he doing? What's going on in his life, you know? And the moment that you guys start dating and hooking up and she finds out and you start opening up and she finds out that she's not the man that she thought you were, she will become unattracted to you. And the reason for that is because she didn't actually like you. She liked the idea of what you could have been. Yourself. So if you had some kind of archetype in her head, so if she thought that you were like, they say that there's 5 archetypes that women perceive men as. You got the vampire, you got the werewolf, you got the surgeon, you got the rich billionaire, and you got the what was the other one? Astronaut, maybe. Who knows? Or pirate, there we go. Not astronaut, excuse me, sorry. But those are the 5 archetypes that women perceive you as. And if you give off a different archetype that they're not attracted to, and she thought you were, for instance, a vampire, and you're actually like a pirate archetype, you're like, what are these archetypes? So a vampire would be someone that dresses all in black and is always so emotional and it just has that gloomy sort of like aura around them. They're always like almost like school shooter, but like cute school shooter type deal. And it's like you're probably like skinny and you got, probably like your hair's down type haircut and you're never smiling. If you have a werewolf archetype, you're pretty much like Wolverine. You got all hair and stuff, and you got a beard, and you're all hairy and masculine, and you wear checkered shirts, button ups, and you probably talk real deep. Then you got the surgeon. If you're wearing like scrubs, if you're a doctor, I guess, if you like helping people. And you got the rich guy. So it's pretty self-explanatory. If you're rich, you're confident, you buy a lot of shit that you don't need because you're rich. Who cares? A pirate. I don't know anything about the pirate, but my point that I'm trying to make, that if a woman sees you for being a vampire and you are more like a werewolf, she's gonna be unattracted to you after you open up to her, and she's going to leave because she never liked you in the first place. She actually liked the idea of what you could have been, or the persona that she put on you. And they don't do this consciously, they do it unconsciously. Everybody does this. Even men do this. For example, if you see a girl always quiet, standing in the corner or something, she's just chilling, you see her every day, or she's in your class and she's always quiet, she's got like long, beautiful, dark hair, and she always stares at you like this, you're probably thinking, oh, she fucking hates me, or she talks real low to you, or she doesn't have like a bubbly personality. You're probably thinking, okay, she looks like that one girl from Twilight, and she's always like, yeah, that's great. She gives you like April from Parks and Rec vibes. You're probably thinking she probably hates everybody. She doesn't want to talk to anybody. She probably wants to talk to everybody, but she just doesn't know how. But because she gives off that derisive smear, that frown, I guess, more like the frown, because she's got a resting bitch face, I guess. And she's got like hunter eyes. You're probably freaked out and you don't want to go up and talk to her. But she probably has anxiety. She's probably really bubbly once you get to know her. But again, men, I believe, are more lenient towards shifts in archetypes. So if a girl is if you peg her for like like a werewolf or something. That's not like that. If you peg her for like a vampire or something, and she's actually like a pirate, goofy ass Captain Jack over here, you're probably gonna be like, I still love her, or I still like her because she's really cool. But or if someone like you first meet her and she's like real bitchy, but then like she opens up to you, and she's actually quite nice and quite feminine, and she's really kind, and she's like, she uplifts you, and it's like, okay, well, she's real different, and I actually like this more. Versus like a girl would be like, this is not what I signed up for. What the fuck is this? And you're like, shit. The reason why this happens is because, one, the man is trying to impress the woman. So for example, a lot of men will appear rich. They will wear Gucci. They will wear, designer, and they'll rent real nice cars, and they'll get with the girl, and the girl will realize soon enough that the guy, like maybe like a month or two into the relationship, that the guy is actually more like a pirate than a rich billionaire. Not really that confident, but tries to be a billionaire or the rich person archetype, and just doesn't have any of those attributes whatsoever. And she's like turned off. completely, because that's not what she wasn't into. The pirate, she was into the rich billionaire. But you have to understand that men do that to themselves. Women also do that to themselves. When you try to be something that you're not, you're not going to be in a relationship for long. So the best thing that you could possibly do is be yourself. Now, reason number 2 as to why this happens is, again, like I said before, the woman will literally paint a persona about you if she never actually talks to you like that. If she never actually tries to get to know you, if you're just like talking, if you see each other in passing, you say hi, hello, and she doesn't actually know anything about you, but she has a crush on you, or she kind of likes you, then she's going to paint a persona or an image of you in her mind, and you can't do anything about that. So those are the 2 reasons why you guys kind of lose a spark. And the ways to fix this is, one, because it never really works when you date a person like that, or when you go on a date with a person and they break up with you and your heart's broken. The reason why that happens is because she thought something else. She thought differently. She thought you were someone else, but you're not. You broke the persona of that she had of you. That kind of love doesn't last. The kind of love that lasts is the part, or she has to know your archetype from the get-go. She has to know you. And if you don't show your archetype, you can be like, I don't even know what my archetype is. You got to learn your archetype. You have to learn it. If you don't know yourself, what makes you think she's going to know who you are? You have to learn what you as a person identify as, which archetype. You're like, well, what if I have all the archetypes? That's possible. You could have all the attributes of the archetype, but you probably fit in one or more. Like, for example, for me, I give off the vampire archetype, but I believe that I'm more of a pirate. You're gonna be like, but I thought you didn't know what a pirate was. I think a pirate's just like a goofy person. I'm not even gonna lie. And a lot of girls find goofy pirates attractive, but that's the archetype that I am. I believe, like a pirate. But I hide that and I try and put on a vampire persona. And again, one of the ways that you can fix this problem of a woman dating you, finding out that you're not the archetype that she thought you were, and then she breaks up with you, is learn your archetype, broadcast your archetype, show your archetype at first. And if she likes it, she'll stay. If she doesn't, she'll leave. And you will or will not be connected, or will or not keep on dating. Why do we do this? I believe that as men, we're able to kind of pick up what archetype a woman likes. Don't ask me how, I just know. You kind of adapt and kind of shapeshift into a person that she likes. Again, women do this too for men a lot. That's why they wear makeup. But a lot of the times, most men after the age of like 25, 26 will develop either a surgeon archetype, a billionaire or a rich archetype, or a werewolf archetype. Because the vampire archetype, it's very rare to see someone that's still in the vampire archetype, because that's like more like young and stuff, not contributing to society, being like rebellious, that type of archetype. But yeah, to a couple of notes to take away from this video is learn your archetype and show it. Make sure you're showing it and broadcasting it to her, but not like in a way where you're like, hey, look at me, I'm this, I'm this. Just like don't let that persona of her build in your mind or her mind. Don't let her think something else of you. She dates you, finds out that you suck, or that she's not interested in your archetype, and then she leaves you. Another thing is just be yourself, but you have to learn who you are. Really, if you really think about why relationships don't work, is the reason why is financial and infidelity, right? Those are the two reasons why marriages don't work. The reason why they're not interested in you is because you don't actually know yourself. You have nothing to offer. You have no value. You are an incomplete person. That's why a lot of people say, if you're not okay with yourself, if you don't know yourself, do not get into a relationship. Learn who you are first. Learn how you can actually figure out who the fuck you are and what the fuck you want to do. When you're passionless, when you're directionless, when you don't actually know who you are, when you're having derealization or desensitization, whatever they call it, when you're just like stumbling over life, you're like, oh, I'm depressed. The only people that are going to like that are emo girls. And I don't even know if you like emo girls or not. But the point that I'm trying to make is once you're full, your cup can start overflowing and you can give her shit. But when you don't actually have a sense of self, you don't have a sense of self-worth, sense of self, you don't know what your hobbies are, you don't know what you like, and every time she asks you, where do you want to go? And you're like, I don't know. When you don't know how to ask questions, when you don't know how to give your opinions, if you've been sheltered as a kid, if you were told to shut up as a kid, all those things can contribute to you not being full. It can contribute to you being an incomplete person. So I'd recommend just learning yourself. And once you do that, you'll learn your archetype and dating will be super easy for you. The girls will start flooding in. I am telling you right now that once you learn how to fit an archetype or whatever archetype you fit in, once you learn that, girls will start loving you, bro. And here's the thing, okay? If you are cool with having short-term relationships, go ahead and learn all the archetypes. Learn each and every individual one of them and just play a persona. Learn the persona that she likes. Just do that. Just do that for the rest of your dating career, the rest of your job with her, your dating job career with that person. It's that simple. Men can detect what archetype women like, and she'll probably tell you what she likes if you ask her. But that I would not recommend for people who want love, who want a relationship that actually sticks, that want a relationship for the long term. You will not get a lot of women with your one archetype, but you will get the very few that actually do love that archetype. Quality over quantity. Just remember that. If you're the type of person that does not care about that, then learn all the archetypes by all means. Anyways, if you guys found this video insightful, if you found it helpful, if you enjoyed it, I'm great. Hit the like button, subscribe, and comment down below if this video made sense. If you found this video educational, if it helps you in your day-to-day life, if it helps you with the girls, let me know. This content is for you guys. This content is for me to tell you about the past experiences that I've had and how I can help you out from all of the past experiences, all of the dumb stuff that I've done, all of the experiments. I put myself out there so you don't have to suffer the losses that I've had. Like, you know that a rebound is a stupid, terrible idea to do when a girl just breaks up with someone and then you ask her out and she says yes. Never lasts. It never lasts because she is stuck on her other ex and you're about to become one. Anyways, guys, you guys have a good day and I will see you in the next one. Have a blessed day. Oh wait, the video's not over yet. Why? Because I don't know where the record button is. 1 second. Okay.